Dark, if you're around like-minded people, when you're around light, when you're around power, you're going to gain your power back in. And it just recirculates and it just circulates. That's freedom.
Facts. You know, I look at light and dark as just the duality of life, the yin and yang.
Yeah.
I mean, the yin ain't bad, the yang ain't bad, the light ain't bad, the darkness ain't bad. They're just two different forms of the Creator's light. Yeah. We've been taught that the darkness is a bad place.
Yes.
But what happens in darkness? Plants grow.
Yeah.
When you face that dark night of the soul, or when you're on that human wall of suffering, you're done with your crucible, you come out, you're born different. We got to learn how to navigate through negativity and darkness. Yeah. We just can't say we're going to be light and shine like some Care Bears.
Right.
Sounds good. Right. Sounds good. Right. But when someone's in that darkness, they ain't going to hear that.
I love it.
Right.
I love it.
Teach them how to navigate through the darkness. And that's one thing that I try to do. Help people navigate through the darkness. Because it will help you grow in the end.
Yes, sir. I love it, man. I love the conversation, man. I love today, man.
Yeah,
I love today, man. And it's like
I knew this was gonna be good when I walked in here and the conversations I had. Like I said, first 5-10 minutes we hit it off ASAP.
The Libra birthday bash.
Oh yeah, the Libras, man.
Libra birthday bash. Yeah,
you know
Libras, man.
Happy
I
birthday.
expect some shout outs. I expect something.
We will stand up when we call them, though.
I love Libras, though. My mom was my best friend.
That's dope.
My mom was my best friend. You know what I'm saying? I say Brandon, but it's my mama then Brandon.
My mom was the first woman I loved. Man.
Oh my God,
You know
man.
still all of our mothers being
I'm glad you said that, because guess what? Y'all have had some longevity in y'all marriages and y'all relationships, sharing the same birthdays. Mm-hmm. Shout them women out, because I know both of them. They two dope women, man.
Oh yeah, shout out to wifey, man. She know she is holding me down, man. Still holding me down, like. And you know, we get out, like you said, talking about them negative spots. We just try not to go there. I don't want to be around that. I've done a lot of negative shit. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her, man. Shit. And I know she feeling, her family feeling a little down. Shout out to the family. I love all y'all. I love all my family, man.
Yes, sir.
Period. Point blank.
Shout out to my wife, Divine Queen. Been rocking for 27 years. Met her at 15, hooked up at like 18, something like that.
Yeah.
And you know, best friend turned to best lovers.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I don't know, she's my biggest motivator. She's always believed in me before I believed in myself.
Yes, sir.
And one thing that she indirectly taught me is that the truth doesn't have to be true as long as it's the desired results. So even when I'm willing,
sorry, I know you hate repeating yourself. I know you hate repeating yourself.
I don't mind repeating myself.
Please
brother.
say that again,
I
my brother.
said the truth doesn't need to be true as long as it gets the desired result.
That's a bar right there.
Yeah, because a lot of our lives are, the foundation is formulated in false truths, but we act accordingly. So what we have to do is dissolve everything that we thought was real and lead by our know system. Start moving and talking about the things you know, not the stuff you believe in. That someone said this is it. Talk about what you know.
What your eyes have shown you to see.
What your eyes have shown you to see, what you're feeling, what your universe has seen and experienced. I don't care if my mama said this happened to me. It didn't happen to me. I don't know that. I believe you, but I don't know.
Yeah.
We're slaves to parroted information.
Yes.
We're slaves to all these formulated truths, belief systems, and categories.
Yeah.
We don't talk, walk, look, speak, think, nothing alike. How can you generalize the public into one bubble? Doesn't work like that for me.
Right.
So I'm not going to be in that bubble. If y'all choose to be in that bubble, if you're winning in it, keep doing it.
Yes.
Because if you're winning, playing the game like you should, by all means, keep doing it.
Exactly.
But I wasn't winning playing the game like that.
Yes, sir. It didn't work for you.
It didn't work for me. I'm the black unicorn of the family. I ain't no black sheep.
Yeah.
I got a lot of magic in me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes. A lot of power.
A lot of wisdom, man.
A lot of wisdom.
So, my brother right here, man.
All right. So since y'all want me to talk,
yeah, you gonna have to talk, man.
So what? Have you guys been to the movies recently?
I seen Shang-Chi last night.
Did you like it?
Loved it.
They're setting it up for another.
Oh yeah.
A whole new
Just watch the
universe.
movies, and when it go off, you're gonna see a little
You
something.
gotta stay at the
And then
end of
there's one
the
more
end
after
credits,
that.
and then after the credits is
Yeah.
one more.
Yeah.
Especially in Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Have you seen any movies recently?
No.
Have you?
No.
No.
I watch 10 movies a week though.
Okay, so
I'm a
they just
movie
had Candyman, Shang-Chi, and I've been hearing a lot of people say that it was bad.
Shang-Chi?
No, Candyman.
I mean, like the first one, it's over.
I mean, they make a lot of references to the first one.
Like, it ain't like the first one, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel.
Okay, because it's like, so with this one, they say it's a spiritual reboot.
Okay.
I mean,
Interesting.
I'm guessing that it's like it's parallel, but it's not necessarily a strong reboot, meaning they are scrapping everything from the first one for this one.
Okay.
So it has nothing to do with the first one, basically.
It has something to do with it. It referenced the stuff from the first one, but
Okay.
it doesn't try to
Pick up
step away from the first one.
Okay.
It adds on to it.
Okay.
So in this one, they kind of made it more like I guess racial, political, because they talk about
There's
how,
messages in movies.
Yeah, it's a deep message. It's a
There's
really deep message.
messages in the movies.
Yeah.
They put it out there as entertainment.
Now we starting to realize open eyes, yeah.
But you better pay attention, right?
Yeah, just pay attention.
It's like, okay, you can't really say we didn't tell you.
Yeah.
You know, I ain't gonna get on these, but Contagion, movies like
Oh yeah,
that.
that was
You know what I mean? Don't say we didn't warn you.
Your level of understanding dictates what you get out of things. A lot of people walking around here, unfortunately, they haven't really fed their mind the right way. Well, not the right way, but the way I feed mine. So I see what they see, and I see other things, and I see the hidden stuff too. That's why I watch movies 2 or 3 times. Because every time you see a movie, I change.
Yeah, you pick up things that you didn't really see in the first one.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you get the totality of the movie.
Yeah.
You know? The first time it's like bells and whistles.
Yeah.
But then you get the meat of the movie.
Yeah. We talk about movies.
So how'd you get started? What inspired you to, start writing and making movies?
My godmother, Shamika.
Oh yeah.
Shamika Cotton is my godmother.
Yeah. She's
Look
on
her
The
up
Wire.
Yeah, she's on The Wire. She was on
Law and Order.
Okay.
she's been doing a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, shout out to Shamika, fellow
And
Withrow Tiger.
Okay.
Performing art, by way of performing arts. Yeah.
So it was really her. I think she really like nurtured
That's
the
dope.
film seed within me.
Yes.
Right. Well, I know for sure. I've seen this tape multiple times. I had to be like 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah.
We were living on Pleasant Ridge.
Yeah.
There's a tape of me playing with that camera.
Yeah.
We had this old like camcorder.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm playing with this camcorder and I'm like broadcasting with action figures.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at that age, I didn't know what I was doing. I saw my older cousin do it.
Okay.
Well, he didn't really do it with the camera. He just did it with his action figures.
Yeah.
But I took it up. I one-upped him in a way. Turned on the camcorder, did the broadcasting. And at that very age, I didn't know what I was doing.
Right.
But now that I think about it now, as a filmmaker, I'm like,
It was in you.
that's where that started.
It was in you all along.
Yeah, it was already in me. I just didn't really like push on it or.
You just gotta water them seeds, man,
Yeah.
and fly.
And it's cool too that you found what you want to do young, because I be trying to explain that to my kids, man. I need to find what you want to do at a young age, because my man talk all this, I need to talking about work, man. You see what I'm saying? And life is bigger than work, man. I mean, everything is work,
Yeah.
but you can also create your own work,
Exactly.
like you doing. You see what I'm
My
saying?
mom, she told me to find a career that doesn't feel like work.
Yeah.
Right.
So it could be like playing all the time.
Yeah.
And I think that's how film
gotta
is for me.
listen.
And find a way to monetize it. Find a way to make money.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
You cannot, the laws of money, you cannot get rich doing something you hate.
Yeah, man.
Doing something you hate.
Yeah, man.
So that's why my daughter graduated high school. She's like, Dad, I want to go to college. I said, what you want to do? She said, I want to make money. I said, okay, that's cool. That's a great thing to do.
Yeah.
What do you love to do? She's like, I love cars. I think I'd be a great car salesman. I said, well, you know what? You're young. Try it out.
Yeah.
4 years later,
Yeah.
she's winning.
Yeah.
She's winning. every path ain't the same for everybody.
Yeah.
You gotta convey the energy of joy to your children. Even if you ain't feeling good when you come home. Hey, how you doing, baby? I had a great day today. I'm out here winning.
Yeah.
Because the truth doesn't have to be true as long as it gives the desired result. So you can program your children to have joy because they watching you. But if you're moping around sad, they're going to unconsciously ingest that as how they navigate reality.
Right.
Because a kid ain't going to do nothing you tell them to do, but they going to do what they see you do.
Yeah.
Darkness breeds darkness and light breeds light, right?
It depends on the person. Depends on the person because I grew up with a lot of darkness.
Ooh.
But that darkness is in me. But I
Yeah.
channel that darkness through my martial arts. So I'm able to get it out.
Yeah.
A lot of people chamber negativity in them, and that negativity doesn't get out.
Yeah.
And everything that comes into them, they experience is filtered through all that negativity.
Yeah.
And their reality begins to bend to their own will of negativity.
God.
You know what I'm saying? So
I
you
love
gotta
that.
have a vessel. Yours is working out.
Yes, sir.
Yours is doing movies. Whatever it is you love to do
I
more
love
of it.
podcasts.
You
Yeah,
winning.
doing it. Yeah,
That's winning.
doing it,
I
yeah.
love it.
I like doing
That's why I've been
podcasts.
channeling my
Love
energy,
podcasts.
like you said, working out and figuring out how we can. And I like it. Keep my mind active. Read these books. Do what I'm saying. Do my homework and stuff. I just keep my mind active, man. I can't sit around, man. Sitting around is my downfall. Like if I sit around and I start getting to that one place, like I just realize how my body is like I have to be in constant think mode, constant motion. You see what I'm saying? Sitting still, having an idle mind.
Well,
It's not. It's my
we're
young man.
Libras.
Yeah.
The planet Mercury is our planet. What's Mercury do? It moves around the sun the fastest.
Right.
So we got to be able to move. We fast talkers. We got to.
Right,
I'll be here at 5 o'clock. I might be going by 7 because I got to think about what things to do.
Yeah.
We got a lot of mercurial energy in us.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We the type of person go to a party, hey, kick it, leave, go to the other party, keep that energy.
Right.
Because we got it. We just got to learn how to monetize.
Y'all are some dope people.
Oh man, we the best, bro.
Y'all are some dope people.
Everybody
Y'all
knows
are,
what we
man.
do, man.
Y'all are some dope people.
Yes, sir. So, hell yeah.
I gotta
So,
get one of these biscuits.
yeah, bro. So, yeah, man. This is dope, man. This is live as hell, man. So many different perspectives and stuff, man.
I was just thinking how you say watch movies a couple times so you can get more out of it.
Picture of it, yeah.
So it just came to me, right? How I say I love podcasts. You got 19. I'm gonna go back from 1 to 19. Just see the growth.
A lot of
And
growth.
then we keep going.
We grow from there. Keep going.
But you said something, because I had a free session. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have to, pay with. What did he say? With some blessings. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want no fiat. But he said, sometimes you got to double back. You got to double back to see where you've been. To get to where you're going to be.
You remember I told you that?
You told me that just a minute ago.
Man.
You told me just a minute ago.
Yeah. Every one of my YouTube videos, I watch it from a different source. I watch one on my phone, one on my computer, one on my TV, and I use different email addresses. So I'm my biggest viewer. I watch everything 4 or 5 times. That's a great way to get your views up. We all do that.
Yeah,
That's,
just a little.
4 times 4,
Yeah.
You know it.
winning.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm my biggest critic. I watch everything I do multiple times.
Yeah.
When I get better, I learn from myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's funny you say that because when we first started, like when I first edited and shit, I didn't really like editing and look at it. But as time went on, I be sitting up there tripping out, like damn, like you know what I'm saying, like we wasn't comfortable doing this in front of the camera. We got comfortable. I had to get comfortable in editing and watching us doing it and playing it over and shit. And I got comfortable in seeing myself on TV. Same process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
Same process. Same deal.
And another thing, right? They lie. By design, we're supposed to be helping. They lie.
Yeah.
That's what the world tells us. We're just our men at the table.
Yeah, it's true.
We're just a little older, but you know what I mean? He said something simple just as the video today. When he said, well, how about you flip that thing over? So now we're watching ourselves on TV while we talk.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? We would have never, you know?
And yeah. You pick up shit from anybody or anywhere.
Yeah.
Bro. I
Yeah.
don't care what
Never
it
stop
is. This
soaking
gonna
up
help you.
Yeah.
Right.
This gonna
Yeah.
help you get
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, that shit makes sense.
Yeah.
Work whatever makes sense. I don't care where it come from.
Yes, sir.
When I first went to college in DeVry for programming, there's this term called a giggle. Garbage in, garbage out.
Ooh.
I've
So
heard that
whenever
before.
you take in information, if it's good, you keep it. If
keep
it's
it.
trash, throw it out.
That's it.
I don't care if it's from people, you read it. Everything that isn't meant to be ingested.
You know the best way to giggle?
What's that?
Meditation,
Which is true.
yoga. That feeds you. That gives you peace. I did yoga when I went to Atlanta a couple weeks ago. When I shot my Clumsy Dad podcast in front of Tyler Perry Studios. Tyler Perry, I'm coming in there. And you go let me in there. Trust and believe
You
that.
went in front of the Tyler Perry studio?
Well, I was right there, yeah.
Oh, he was right in front of
In
the...
front of the gate. They wouldn't let me in.
I ain't really put y'all
Yeah, I'm in front of the gate, but Tyler Perry, I'm coming. Trust and
We
believe.
both coming.
We both coming.
We going past security.
Yeah, yeah.
Forget
We
security.
coming in there.
Let's go.
You know what I'm
Coming
saying?
in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But I went to Atlanta. I did yoga in the park. Giggle.
They work with you on your breathing too?
Oh man, yeah.
Breathing
It felt
is
so
very
good, man. It felt so good, and elongated spine
Yeah.
is much better than sometimes.
That's our antenna right
Yes,
there.
yes.
Antenna. You pair that with deep rhythmic breathing, you can do anything.
Peace. Giggle.
Yeah. You want to try to hold your breath for like 2 minutes if you can.
Yes, sir.
But you don't want to do your manifestations while you're breathing of this world. You want to do it with your mouth shut, holding your breath because you're in the ether then. And that's a great way to extract whatever it is you want. And I pair that with an element of water. I take a hot bath and use the consciousness of the water to magnify whatever I'm thinking about.
That's deep.
Yeah. Well, I'm a solar adept too. We do a lot of divine prayers of the sun. We get the sun to respond to us. And once the sun responds to you, it just changes your world.
The sun
It
is
starts
everything.
blinking. It starts blinking in the
Yeah.
sky. Yeah.
Sun feeds you.
Yeah. The highest form of consciousness in our earthly domain.
Come on.
Terabytes of data flows through from the creator through the sun.
Yeah.
And when the sun blinks, you can take a picture of it and you see all these like hieroglyphics in the sun,
Yeah.
man. It's crazy,
Yeah.
man. But that's another podcast.
That's another.
another podcast.
Yes, sir.
That's
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
sir.
I'm still interested in my man because
Okay.
I'm on the filmmaking. I just like the filmmaking side, man. Any pieces I can get from it and whatever So, when you graduated to the United States, you graduated in communications.
Audio,
or?
video production.
Yeah, for sure. That's what's up, man.
What's one of your biggest challenges after graduating to get into the field that you like? What's the biggest challenge you come across?
Making sure your resume is top notch.
Okay.
From what I've learned from going to school and everything, don't just be in that one specific, or not the field, but like, some people might like editing, somebody might like being behind the camera.
Yeah, don't limit yourself.
Yeah, don't limit yourself.
Basically,
Be well-rounded. So
you can do it
if
all.
you don't, yeah, exactly. If you can't be in this position, okay, we got another one position here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I've learned. So I'm like trying to learn everything I can. That's why whoever's out there watching this right now and they got a film company in Cincinnati or Atlanta, hit me up. I'm a big sponge. I'm eager to learn. I'm working hard. I work hard. So yeah.
Yeah, facts.
Do you think it's more important to know what you're doing before you do something, or do it and then learn? Which one do you think is more beneficial? On the job, or learning about it? And
I'm
then
gonna
doing
let
it?
him answer that. I want to answer it. No, you go ahead. He asked you.
So you said, say it again.
Which one do you think is more beneficial for you? To read about something and learn it, or do it on your own and then learn it? Like, since you're in the film business, I talked earlier about how the truth doesn't need to be true as long as you get the desired result. Right. So if you're in an audition or something like that, they say, do you do this? Yeah, I do that. Whatever they throw you, yeah, I can do that. I've done that. It don't have to be true as long as they believe you. And then learn it later if need be. So that's just a little nugget I was giving you, because that's got me where I'm at in my life.
Might as well try it.
Yeah.
Might as well
It's
try
called,
and fail.
it's called finagling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would say I think read up on it now, and then do the job.
Okay.
Just in case they, like you said, if they say, "Can you string up these lights for the set?" You say yeah, and then they hand you these lights, and you just stuck like.
That's good.
That's
good.
I thought you said you knew how to do it. I lied.
I like that.
I can't get
I
off
like
my set.
I like
So
that.
I'd rather have the knowledge first before, and then if they don't have whoever they need next on the set, I can learn that
Okay.
while I'm there. So that's a
Could be an apprentice. or
Yeah,
something.
so I can learn more on set
I like
after
that.
I've done my own job.
Nice. And the jewel I'm gonna give you is there's never a wrong answer when it comes out of your mouth. Whatever you choose, that's it. Forget how everybody else feels as if whatever you say, it is. And live life like that. It's gonna save you time and things. Because I was a slave to explaining my reason. I don't need to explain. It's how I feel. That's it. That's what I just got. It's going to give you a different layer of confidence. Not saying you don't have it, but I'm just saying, I wish someone would told me that early when I was 25.
Yeah.
That's how the
All right,
growth.
so-
I've just seen the growth in Dayline just in a couple of hours, man. I'm glad you came, man.
Oh, yeah,
He was an unexpected guest, but there's no expectations, man.
Yeah, that's hard, girl.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember when he was having trouble with, not having trouble with learning. Up we go.
Oh yeah,
Up
with the
we
yeah.
go. That's how far I go back with this dude.
Yeah.
I was one of those dads that was always there.
Yeah.
Everything.
I was everywhere. My daughter doing something, I'm there over her
Yes,
shoulder,
sir.
watching over all the
Her
kids.
personal cheerleader.
Everything, screaming, I'm with her. Everything.
You go, baby.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? My bad. I know you wanted to answer that question.
Oh yeah. I guess. I don't know. I guess the question was kind of different. I thought you were saying that. Okay, the way I took the question was, you think is it cool to? I mean, not cool. Do you think it's better to read up on it before you do it, or just jump into it? I didn't know like on the job aspect. So when it basically, like right now I'm almost finishing digital social media marketing major. So I'm almost done with that for real. Got a little minute, but anyway, not too much longer. But anyway. Like, so when it came to these cameras and stuff, but I already knew how to do it 'cause I had a communication background when I was at high school. So some of this shit was kind of, I went to Hughes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of familiar. So it kind of came back a little bit, but at the same time, I just jumped into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just jumped into it and just learned on the fly. Just, you know what I'm saying? Learned to, I ain't read, like you said, I read and learned all at the same time. So I was, because I'm more of a hands-on guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Before I read it, I'd rather look at a video or something or somebody, you know what I'm saying? Okay, all right, boom, 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 boom. I'm more of a visual learner. You see what I'm saying? So, hell yeah, you put something in front of me, you show me once or twice, I got it. You see what I'm saying? I'm off and running.
I'm a reference learner like that too. If I see another human doing something, I already know going in I can do it too.
Right.
He doing it. I'm looking at this dude, but I know I can do it.
Right.
Whatever it is, as long as ain't nothing that's like jumping off a building or something like that. I'm no stuck
Right.
man.
Yeah.
Right. There's no limitations to this one existence that we have here. And I'm just so glad that you two brothers was able to come out, visit with us, chop it up with us. This can't be the last time.
No, we locked in.
You know what I mean? Like, this is dope.
And I like what you said about, you know what I'm saying, being limitless. Like, that's why I say, productions. You know what I'm saying? But they say, like, what you do? I'm like, what don't I do? Like, what can I produce?
Yeah.
That's when I say production. Now, what you do? Man, I produce whatever I want to produce.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'll cook you some food.
Yeah.
I'll whip you up I do your video. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, what
Yeah.
can't we do? That's how I look at it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We all creative by nature.
Yeah,
Yes,
facts.
sir. Yes, sir.
We all creative by nature. So my Monday morning motivation is this whole show. I mean, I ain't got nothing else to say.
Yeah, and I also, you know what I'm saying, my motivations, I'm motivated just by doing with different people with different perspectives that's on the same type of time that I'm on.
Yeah.
Man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That in itself is motivation. Man.
Yeah.
That's why I say, like, I don't understand how, like I said, it even brings smile. I get chills and shit when I get around people that I learn from. Like I said, I learned a whole different way. Like, I didn't used to be like this. You see what I'm saying? But now I soak shit up like a sponge a little differently, man. And it's beautiful, man. Like period, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's how my point was, I don't understand how people look at other people. If you don't like what they do, that's cool. You don't have to hate on them. You don't have to hate, but you can pick and choose, like, you know what I'm saying, who you know. But I don't understand how people can't be inspired by. And I'd rather be inspired by people that I can physically see.
Yes, sir.
That I can physically be next to.
Right.
So if you're an entertainer, I can't really be inspired. I can't talk to you. I can't call you. I can't get wisdom from you. So I get inspired by people that I can tangibly see, tangibly talk to, be face to face, and they give you gems, bro. That's how I get motivated.
Yeah.
Period.
That's some beauty you just said, though, about how some people just always tear other people down. And I told my daughter this a while ago because she was like on the fence about how people felt about her selling cars and not following the path of going to school. And I told her that some people, when they see you doing something that they can't do or they wish they could do,
They try to bring you down to their level.
yeah, there's different aspects of themselves that they don't see in them, and they try to bring you back down to their level. So my Monday motivation is allow your will to succeed to be stronger than your need to fail. And you all have the power to reconstruct the tapestry of your reality by your thoughts. You know what I mean? The law of mentalism, the first universal law. It is whatever you think it is. Whenever you think about something, you create an atom of consciousness. But you just can't sit there and just manifesting. You got to do something. You got to tie an emotion to that. And that sparks that atom of consciousness. And then you got to do something tangible, something real in this earthly domain every day until that thought becomes real. And that's the secret to my success. Think about it, fuel it with an energy of joy, love, and happiness. See it before it happens, and do something baby steps every day until it manifests. Simple as that.
I like that.
Do I have to have the Monday motivation too? Do I have to have my own? I can't top that. I have one.
I like that. I like that. I would have hated to follow that.
What that want me to say? So yeah, my Monday motivation would be think iconic, which means dream big. Dream big. So if you aren't afraid, I learned. I think I heard this in church. They said if you're not dreaming big, if you're not afraid of your big dreams, you're not dreaming big enough. That's pretty much what I meant when I said think iconic. So dream big, dream so big that you're afraid of them, but don't be afraid of them. Just achieve them. And that's what I'm working on for myself personally.
Bars.
Sir. Yes, sir.
I like that.
Yes, sir. That shit was hard, man.
I love it, man.
We locked in, man. We locked in. We gonna work, man. We locked in. So you got a YouTube too also?
Yeah, so my YouTube, this is where I do the Mind of a Filmmaker podcast, the Icon of Man Network on YouTube, Icon of Man Studios on Instagram, Mind of a Filmmaker, Mind of a _filmmaker on Instagram.
Share yours once again, my brother.
Sure, the YouTube is The Enlightened Journey. That's THEE Enlightened Journey. Now, if you want to support me, you can go out to Amazon, pick up any one of my 5 books. My first book is called The Enlightened Talk. It's a book of metaphysical spiritual poems that's guaranteed to titillate your frontal lobe. My second book is called Poverty Consciousness. A lot of my brothers and sisters are still stuck on that human wall of suffering. So I had to write something to help them usurp their own divinity and snatch themselves off that human wall of suffering. My third book was called Wealth Consciousness. I got some rituals in there that would dissolve poverty consciousness and help you gain money. I got some tips that I've used that just blew my money out the box. My fourth book was called Dissolve Your Limitations, because sometimes jumping from poverty consciousness to wealth consciousness is a daunting feat. You just got over poverty consciousness. You're not going to tap into wealth consciousness. So Dissolving Your Limitations is about all that. And my last book was Consciousness Equals Choice. I wanted to mold the mind of people to understand that as long as you're living and breathing, whatever's going on, you got a choice. If you suffer, you can choose not to. You know what I'm saying? Winning starts before you begin.
Yes, sir.
The young people say, period. Peace, y'all. Peace.